Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Austin Shipton, a local realtor here in Pensacola, Florida and the surrounding areas of the Gulf Coast. Today we are going to talk about Trump versus real estate and interest rates, and pretty much my opinion of where this market is heading based on different information that I've reviewed and went over. So one of the first things I want to talk about is when Trump won on November 6th, November 5th, November 6th, when he won Bitcoin, all right? So Bitcoin actually went from 68,000 all the way up to 76,000, and it's the highest it's ever been now. So it's hit records, and that is all based off speculation, which, it's valid speculation because Trump supports Bitcoin, NFTs, other things like that. Another thing that went up instantly was the NASDAQ, which has been going up and has broken many records this year, but broke another one. So on the 5th, it was 18,000, and then day after, it was at 19,000. So 1,000 point increase. So that is pretty impressive movement there. So what does that really mean? So to me, that means Bitcoin, NASDAQ, cryptos, anything else going up right now off speculation is inflationary, and it doesn't really help our economy. It does help investors, and if you have stocks or Bitcoin, I'm sure it's great for you. But as far as everything like everyday cost goes and our spending in general, it doesn't help. So just something to keep in mind there. The 10-year treasury yield is up, all right? It's up to 4.3%, I believe. It just keeps going up, and that is what is keeping mortgage rates high. The Fed just cut interest rates, all right? They cut them from 4.75% down to 4.5%. However, mortgage rates went up. I believe they're at 7.2% now. After that cut. All right, and you're like, what the heck? They're cutting the interest rates. Why is the mortgage rates not going down? And I can explain that easily. So there is something called a 10-year treasury yield, alrighty? And mortgage rates typically increase when this goes up. And that is because the banks have to try to make it more appealing for investors to put money into the banks rather than these 10-year treasury yields. So if the 10-year treasury yield is bringing back these investors, these asset management companies, whatever it may be, if that 10 years is going to bring them back more money than those banks do with their mortgage rates, then they're going to go for the 10-year. So until that 10-year treasury comes down, mortgage rates are not going to come down. All right, just so that is what's going on with mortgage rates. So do yourself a favor, keep an eye on a 10-year treasury yield, and that is where your mortgage rate indicator is going to be. Let's move on to another thing here, which is Trump's tariffs that he wants to do on China or companies in the US that import from China. So this will make items that we get from China or other countries in the EU or wherever, it will make them more expensive for those companies. So in turn, that cost gets passed on to the consumer. So for example, when it comes to real estate, you have your Wayfair, which some people use for like light fixtures and sinks, different vanities, stuff like that. Outlet covers, hardware for your cabinets, everything like that. A lot of that actually comes from China or other countries. And that's going to bring the cost of building up, and it's going to bring the cost to flip homes up as well with the tariffs. So I think that will get more expensive with tariffs. I'm hoping it works out differently, but we will see. I'm just going off what different economists have put together, and I've read different articles, and from everything that I read, pretty much that cost gets passed on to the consumer. And the idea of it is to incentivize these companies to bring manufacturing back to America, but a lot of the time I think that they just add on that extra cost to the consumer. So something about tariffs there. Let's talk about inflation and money printing, all right? So all parties are guilty of printing money. I'm not picking sides here. They all print money, all right? I don't think Trump is gonna stop printing this money either. So I believe this will cause more inflation, which in turn will keep your home prices stable. So technically, your home will be worth less because our dollars are worth less, but your Zillow listing or your value of your home will stay around what it's worth. It might go up 1% or 2%, or it might go down 1% or 2%, but inflation is going to cancel out that decrease in price. So that is my opinion on prices. I believe interest rates are going to stay high and keep going higher or around the same price until that 10-year treasury comes down. It's always a great time to invest in real estate for me. You know, assets are key, and the more land you own, the better, because land is unique. You know, there's nothing else like land that you can own, all right? That's yours, it's individual. There's no two parcels that are the same. Alrighty, y'all. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you're ready for a busy 2025. I still think people are going to be buying houses. I still think they're going to be building houses. I still think the market's going to move. It's just going to be moving a little bit slower, which is okay. Sometimes it's good to take things steady. Alrighty, y'all. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and comment down below. I will be doing a $100 giveaway. $100 giveaway at 350 subscribers. Appreciate y'all. Have a good day.